Hell yeah, let's go. This is
Alright,
it. All right,
so-
everyone. Welcome to Broken Sword. Sorry.
Yes. Welcome to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. So, just as a little introduction, I didn't have this game. This is a game that Bun has, so we're able to play it now. It's a point-and-click game from what I can tell, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not fantasy. It's
So-
just like mystery/adventure.
Mystery/adventure. We're going into this blind, by the way, so again, if you've played this game, we're so sorry. Well, I'm so sorry, because I don't know if Bun has played it yet, but I'm so sorry. I'm going into this, like, fully blind, so I don't know what to expect. And if I screw up in anything, then that's just how we're playing it.
Paris, city of love, romance, and dreams. So they say. I used to say it too. But ever since that day, the day of the murder, I've always associated my beloved Paris with death.
Paris.
Paris. I'm so excited.
It's so... I love this so far, just because it's like... A lot of point-and-click games have, like, illustrative backgrounds, like, animation. I love that.
I was
So
at
good.
home having a bath when my editor called.
I don't know if there was a captions option. I wish I would have checked.
Caller,
There
get
wasn't.
your ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were just one step down from royalty. Whoa!
Hello there.
I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't go away.
He's so
Here I
scary.
was, the palace of the media king
All mimes
and
are.
the ice queen. I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The ice queen was certainly living up to her reputation. Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
She's like, dude, you think I'm pretty? Well, damn.
The
Kinda hot too,
and
babe.
very
I mean,
beautiful
hi, sir.
Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
What the
Call me
fuck was
Pierre,
that?
please.
He like shook you.
But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose. Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
He just stood there for like a full like 3 seconds just staring
You
and
journalists
smiling.
are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame.
Damn.
That
Oh my
was no
goodness.
cat.
God, what?
Not the
Monsieur
mime.
Carchon.
Why the
what?
fuck?
If you see a creepy mime, why would you go up to it?
He was like, come here with his little fingy, and then he knocked her ass out.
He's dead.
Obviously.
I must call the police.
What the
You'd
fuck?
better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have
The
been
smash
top on my
cut
list
to her
of suspects
face.
if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of
love
murders
this.
just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Coulard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
Oh my gosh, what a great mystery. I love it so far. Okay, let's observe his dead body, which no one has picked up yet. They just let him sit there.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this
Damn,
was
he's dead
no
for
ordinary
real.
mime. I'd come across this
He is.
murderer before and written about him. The costume killer. At least that's what I'd called him.
Damn. Wait,
Yo,
hairpin.
It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
Huh.
Good thing you looked at the fucking body and picked that up.
I closed
For
his
real?
eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
Is no one gonna come and pick up his corpse?
Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
She's so real for that. What is this?
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
Damn.
Carchon had been shot.
Crotch?
What the fuck are you
Oh.
doing? Where's your pointer going, girl?
I opened his eyes. Best to leave the crime scene.
Wait,
as
I want to
found it.
close his eyes. No, let's
I
respect him.
closed his eyes.
Yeah, there we go.
It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
You're
Okay.
just playing doll with this guy. You're like, closed, open, closed, open. Let's leave it
This
closed.
poor guy. All right, let's observe the window.
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job.
This was a professional job.
Wait, I want to check the bust
A
before I
bust
check
of
the
Pierre
window.
Carchon, humble servant of La France.
I just don't want to trigger me going outside. It's probably just a balcony anyways.
I didn't want
You're
to
probably
cut
on a
myself
timer.
and leave blood on the
I'm
glass.
sure the police are
Call
on
me
their way.
old-fashioned, but I like to keep my DNA to myself.
I like to keep my DNA to myself. Let me go ahead and
killer
open the
must
door and
have
put my
used a ladder to reach
fingerprints
the
on it.
window. He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket, and took it with him.
He put a whole ass ladder in his pocket. I saw that ladder. It was like a regular one.
Where to go?
And it had to
then?
be long enough to go to the
bookcase was
second
filled
floor.
with obscure first editions.
Obscure first
Check the bust.
editions.
Pierre Carchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
She's so like French chic.
A bust of Pierre Carchon.
I think we already saw that.
Is
A
there
bust of
anything on
Pierre
the table
Carchon.
like the open book? No.
Nope.
I think that's it. Maybe. I mean, you can hover your mouse around
Wait,
everything.
when I went outside, there was this like, what
The
is
killer
that?
must have used a
Oh,
ladder
is
to
that
reach
part of,
the
like,
window.
the-
Yeah, it's part
Decoration.
of this. Mhm.
Okay.
So he was shot. He had a ticket. Your hairpin was on the ground. And that's just
I think
about.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
All right, girl, let's get to work.
A Louis XIV table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste. But hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy. I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
She
Ooh.
takes
Even my
it.
fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Huh?
Hmm.
Oh.
What if I use the hairpin?
Yep.
Right?
Aha!
Ooh.
You are just so damn good at this stuff.
You are so good at these
Yes,
stuff.
I
Instead
am.
of
Yams,
comforting
you
Imelda, I was
are.
ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
Hell yeah, girl.
It's true.
Anything else I can do here? I guess
No.
not. Can I close it back up? Is it like weird to leave it open?
Yeah,
I guess
just
I
leave it
can't.
open.
All right. Wait, I want to go over here. Is that like the exit? Well, let's observe
No,
this
that's
first.
going in. Now you're going
Okay.
towards the exit.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that.
All right, let's get away from. I don't want to trigger any event before I search the rest of the house.
Who's she on the phone with? Is there another phone that you could listen in on?
The
The
police,
door was
probably?
locked.
Oh, it's locked. Okay.
Wait, don't you have a... Isn't that the... Did you pick up a key or something?
Did I?
What is that?
This is a key?
Is that?
A modern key on an antique door. It wasn't going to
Oh,
work.
okay. So that's a modern key.
That's a antique key. This is a modern door.
Oh.
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine.
Ultramarine.
Just the color I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Girl, she's not on with the police. She was talking to someone.
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint. It's my favorite color.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
She's like, I was just taking your acrylic paint. Whatever, girl, just take it. She's such a faker. Is she actually crying? Whatever, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Ask about the crazed killer. Hold on. Okay, hairpin, ticket, cloth, antique key, and the paint.
He's a possible
I guess I'll ask her about the
suspect.
mime.
Yeah.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
Having a mime for an enemy. Whatever, girl. I don't know who this guy is.
How did your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
Oh,
You
father.
didn't know him? Thierry Collard.
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
I am so sorry for your loss,
I'm
madame.
telling you.
No, you're not. You're a
He was an
journalist.
adulterer.
Journalists don't
He
feel
low-key
sorry.
deserved it.
Not true.
We shall see.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way. This is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronize me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
Yeah, let's
Wait,
answer angelically.
I love the look. Wait, but look, she looks so funny when she's like.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
But I want to answer angelically.
Yes.
I want to be all.
That's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if my editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife. That
Then
was
who
my
are you on the
role.
phone
Girl,
with,
that was
He
your
never talked,
choice.
Never let me in.
You wanted.
I know one
This
thing,
is the life
madame.
you wanted to
What?
live. Come on.
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Angelically, answer
Your husband
again.
invited me here today because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong. I was onto his killers already, I am sure of it. Please, you owe it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few people. And perhaps Pierre really did think that you could help. Of course it
Trust
wouldn't have
me.
stopped him seducing you too. Here, take this. It's the key
It's
to the
not my
drawing room
fault
next
that your
to the
husband
library
was
at
a
the end
man
of the
whore.
hall.
Come on.
It was
Come on
Pierre's
now.
room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
I don't understand how women can live married
Thank
to
you.
guys that'll like treat them like
I
garbage
promise
for
you
the rest
won't
of their
regret
lives,
this.
and then all they do is resent the women that their husbands are with, and it's like, girl, you could leave your dog of a husband
Phone.
anyways. All right, let's go to her
Phone.
room.
Bark, 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 bark. Phone,
You
phone,
want-
phone, phone.
I feel
bark,
like if we
bark,
go to the
bark.
phone, like it'll alert the police.
There was no one I needed to phone.
Okay.
Not until I'd solved this case.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the locked room. Look at her chic heels and her chic. I want to buy tights like that. I was looking for
That
them, but they
color?
freaking don't sell. Yeah, black, but like way more sheer, and it's really hard to find way more sheer ones.
The door was locked.
No, hold on. I got the key.
So do you
Now
believe
we
She's to
were
her?
work on her
getting
posture.
somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like she's a red herring. So yeah, I believe her.
Hmm.
I
That's
didn't
the
need
lights.
the lights on. It was light enough already.
Yams.
All right, let's see.
The
There you go.
painting showed the Cachons together, in love.
Not
poet
the
said,
shotguns
past
pointing
is
at
a
the
different
dog.
country. Or did I
They're-
read that
they're
in a
unloaded.
fortune cookie?
I know they're unloaded, but it looks so funny. It looks like they're both pointed at the dog.
They are. They're about
Look
to
at the
blast his
The
Labrador.
ass.
painting was attached firmly to the wall. The painting was attached firmly
What's
to
that
the
button?
Girl,
wall.
I want to observe the
There
doggies.
was the very faintest of clicks.
Something.
Okay.
Something happened. Nice.
There we
Behind the
go.
picture was a safe.
Warnier safe call. Is this what the
Um,
key is used for?
No.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
no way.
What's in here? It looks like moldy
In
bread.
the safe was some kind of artifact.
Is that my
There were
hoagie?
strange symbols on its surface.
That's
It
my
looked
hoagie
like
that
the
I left in my
printer's blocks
locker
I'd made at art school.
since last
If
year.
there was one
Since
thing
last
I'd
year,
learned
since
about
7th
symbols,
grade.
they are always important.
Out.
But these
for
symbols scratched into
summer.
stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure,
You could
I was
print it on the
stealing, but I
cloth,
knew Imelda didn't know
but
about
we don't
the
have ink.
artifact. And Carchon was past carrying.
Nice. Okay. I could take it with me anyways. Cool. All right. Let's observe this fainting couch.
This wasn't the time
Well,
for me
this
to
is
lie
the
on the
art
sofa
room,
doing my
so
Marie
there
Antoinette
could
impression.
possibly be
Though
ink
it is very
somewhere.
popular at parties, especially with
True.
gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Especially with gay
So
guys.
she's so real. She's so real. I love her so much.
Yup. We stand.
As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter
Yawn.
and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
Oh, we could do the imprint here, right? Wait, let me
My
observe this
heart
elephant.
skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I
Aww.
knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So
That's
Carchon
cute.
had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It
Kind
clearly
of
meant
crazy if
nothing to
true,
Imelda.
because if everything's true, if we are
Mine.
to believe her, and she's like, I think he called me here because I could help. Literally calling your buddy's daughter to help you from murderers that might be on your case from adultery is really wild. Really wild.
I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
All right.
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
We need ink though. We can't use the artifact on like. Or wait, if it's blotting paper, I'll try it. Why not?
The blotter was flat already. Rolling the cylinder across it would achieve nothing.
Alright, I gotta find ink. I don't have any ink. Oh, duh! Hold on.
The
How do I do
paint.
this?
The paint would have just soaked into the blotting paper.
Yeah,
But the
gold.
idea was
The
good.
gold tray.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah! That's using our noggin.
I'd
It's all in
spread
there
new
now.
paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
She's so awesome.
I didn't
Okay.
want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
Alright,
In a way, I was going back to art school.
Cylinder.
Here. There we go.
I rolled
She
the
put it back
artifact
in
in,
her
the paint
pocket.
until it was completely coated.
Okay, so then we use the blotting paper,
I
right?
didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
Girl.
Oh my gosh. We'll do the
No.
cloth. Okay. What do you want me to do?
You can try the cloth on the blotting paper. I feel like that's where
don't
we're
think-
headed.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
I
just
don't
do the
think so.
roller on the blotting paper. Sweet.
What was the point? Oh, well.
Genius. The roller and the paint worked just as I planned. But what did it say?
SDSS.
It was some kind of coded message. It read, subjudice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly
Nice.
realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message. The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité by the river housed the ancient law codes. So, subjudice could in this case mean literally under the law codes, below the conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
Hell
I just
yes.
realized this is a painting of Joan of Arc.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I know she said we're done here. It's probably locked, but I want to check.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Yeah.
That's for late game. There's something in
Is
there
it?
that's going to change the whole story. Yup.
It
Oh.
didn't work. But I
Okay.
guess it would have been
No, it didn't
surprising
work.
if it had.
That would be crazy.
That
Alright,
would have been
let's go.
cool. You're so smart, though, for checking.
I tried.
Wait. No.
Let's go.
No. Go back. What about the
Why?
balcony? Can you go through the windows?
I
No.
can't.
Okay. My bad. I
It's
just-
okay.
Just wanted
Alright,
to check.
I
You
think
never know with these.
She said we were done.
Yeah, we're done here. It's not like too complicated. We have what we need.
She was like, here's the key to his bedroom. And it's like just the art room. And the actual bedroom is locked.
No, that's what she said is the art room. She never mentioned the bedroom.
Oh.
Did you find anything useful?
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with?
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No,
It's always Africa.
but I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask,
Don't worry. You were never here.
subjudice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
The police would probably do like a shitty job if they found like that tray with the paint
Carchon
on
wasn't
it.
the type for messing about on the river. He
I
was
mean,
up to something down here. Something
think of the
that
police
got him
today.
killed.
You know, incompetent. Look what they have. Back then, dog, they would have like, looks like he killed himself. Yeah, it looks like he killed himself. All right, time to get out of here.
I don't know. The police are pretty good at their job if you watch those true crime like YouTube videos. Not true
Yeah, but
crime, but it's
that's-
just like those police cam footages. It's crazy. They find so much.
But isn't
stuff.
it crazy how that's like a spectacle because that never really happens? It's like literally watching a movie. It's like scripted because that shit does not happen IRL. Like
The
it
fence
does,
wouldn't move.
but it doesn't happen as often
What do you
as
mean,
you'd
like-
like to think.
Police body cam footage.
What do you mean?
That's what I was talking about. Like YouTube videos with police body cam footage
Oh.
and how they find clues.
For some reason
It
in my
was
head,
the old
I
boathouse
was
for the
thinking of like,
conciergerie. If I was right about the meaning of subjudice, then the answer had to lie somewhere here on the quayside.
on the kids side, I was thinking of like, you know, not the documentaries, but you know how it's
This
like,
fence wouldn't move either.
what are the, like they go through these crime scenes like, Bill was just a normal man. Blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
that's
blah,
why I
blah,
corrected
blah, blah.
myself when I said not true crime because
Oh,
when I
okay.
said true crime, I immediately thought of that too. I was like,
Yeah.
no, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
That's not at all what I mean. I just meant like regular body
The
cam
cross
footage
looked
of
familiar.
cops on YouTube
I'd
videos.
seen it before. It was
Oh, hey.
embroidered on the lace cloth I'd picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track.
So it's in
Nice.
there.
All right.
It's locked. There's no way it's unlocked.
Let's try the key because we have an ancient
pushing the
key,
fence, but
right?
it
That was to the
Wait, we already
safe.
used the ancient key.
Yeah.
All
A
right, let's
strange
see.
pair of locks stopped the
Oh.
latches from releasing the gate.
Oh, you need to go find. Oh.
You must
okay.
move the rectangular blocks so the latch can slide all the way across, so releasing the gate. Okay, blocks move along their lengths and vertically. Okay. To move a block, click on it and drag it horizontally or vertically along the appropriate axis. Cool.
Get ready for IZZY
Oh, okay, I got it.
puzzles.
I love doing these kinds of puzzles. Well, I used to love it when I was like a child. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get it started. Oh.
Let's
I
get
just remembered what that.
that. Yeah.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Yeah. I'm wow.
Yeah 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 yeah.
We have fun here. We have fun here. Why did you do that to
We do, we
yourself?
do.
Put that thing down. You
One
did
down,
it!
one to
Oh
go.
my
I did it.
god! You're so smart. I'm so stupid. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
No, it's okay. I like flowing through puzzles. That's how come with Resident Evil, I like accidentally get stuff right. I just let my brain, I'm like, okay, you do you.
Your brain is like, don't worry, Izzy. The autism will take over. You're like one of those anime characters unlocking their true potential. Your eyes start to glow.
I'm like the accidental genius. You know those like tropes where it's like the dumb character is like really good at something for no reason.
You got
Nope,
it.
It's stuck again.
No, it's you got it. You're done.
Oh. eh.
Nothing like a
Yeah.
good convent education for honing your lockpicking skills.
We love.
Damn, it just like falls over.
For a room full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy. In more ways than one.
Let's check out this boat, or like this like frame of a boat.
Oops.
Let's see.
Moving the skiff would only damage it more.
Yeah, but I want to observe it. That's fine. Ooh.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
Shell case, like a gun casing?
Yeah, like
Oh,
this.
gotcha. Yeah, there's a couple things. There's the door over there.
I really didn't want to pull the fence back up and risk trapping myself in this place.
Obviously not, girl. I thought you were gonna observe something. Like, we're not gonna close it back up with you inside of it. That's
Ding
insane.
dong, bing bong.
The
Bing
words
bom, haba wooba
Sinister
waba.
and Dexter were carved on either
Ooh,
side.
a
Now any
puzzle.
good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right, left, right. But what did it mean here?
All right.
The hole was too small even for my little hand.
What do you have?
Nothing happened.
Oh,
I
Nothing
have the
happened.
pin, but
no.
yeah, I know I have the pin, but I
No,
don't think
not the
it'll work.
pin. You have
What?
something round. And cylindrical.
This?
No.
I think we need to use this.
No, the rolling thing with the indents on it. Yams.
Mystery solved. Carchon's stone cylinder slotted
Ooh.
into the hole with a
Nice.
satisfying click.
Yams.
Okay, that's the dial that we need to use.
I told you.
Nice.
I told you.
You smart, you smart. Now we need to use SDSS.
Oh, so
So SDSS DSS S. How do I move it? Oh, gotcha. Right?
A
Nope.
satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position. It felt like tumblers in a safe.
okay.
Oh,
so
I did it right.
And then
What?
right, yeah. You just click the buttons, I guess. It just does it itself.
Another
Okay, there we go.
click. Another step closer.
S D.
I made a mistake. The lock reset.
Damn it. Okay. There we go. And then I think another left to reach
Oh,
the S,
so it
unless it goes to
is-
the E. Okay.
I
Oh.
There we go.
love the sound of locks.
Nice.
All right. Nice. Okay.
Oh my god. The slab came down with a hell of a force. With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again.
Oh, we need something to prop it up. I don't think we have something like that. Interesting. Let's observe this little window here.
The panel wouldn't move.
Okay. How tall does this have to be?
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also opened some kind of stone panel. Ingenious.
Huh. Maybe something to keep it in place. Like that?
The stone
Yeah.
cross was propped up. Now I was getting somewhere.
Let's observe the panel.
I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Maybe this... Wasn't this the key to the safe? I'll try it. Nope. My hairpin? Nope. This key? Nope. Huh. I guess I don't really have anything to put in there.
I don't know. I don't know.
I have nothing else to put in there. All right, that does it for part 1 of, what is this game called again?
Oh my goodness, Broken Sword.
The Broken Sword. That does it for part 1 of the Broken Sword. In the next one, we will try to find a way inside of the left door, which is, I'm curious what's inside of the left door. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.